Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Margo and Alexa, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your big puppy's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Alexa's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give here at school is a tiny little tug and release on the training collar. That is the second piece of equipment that we're using. We are also using a clicker and an occasional treat because even though she's grown a ton since she's been here, she is still a baby, and we want training to be fun for her. So we're working in the puppy playroom. She is now laying down at Alexa's left, but that's okay because she's acting like a very good girl, very under control. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Margo, heel. Now at this point, Margo has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with Alexa, not forging ahead or lagging behind, and each time that Lex stops her feet, Margo has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So this makes walking your dog a pleasure and not a drag, and Alexa's going to go around again for us.
Margo, heel.
So her job is to focus more on you, and that's why you hear Alexa using that clicker, because that is a trigger for her to pay attention, to focus. Nice automatic sit. Lex gives her a little treat, and the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit, stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. The long sit stay when you're practicing at home obviously can be practiced indoors as well as outdoors. And when Alexa returns back to her, she goes back to her shoulders where they started, and at this point she expects to get another command. And they take off heeling again.
Margo, heel.
And you can see that you can walk very slowly or you can power walk. Either way, she should be focused on you, and when you stop at a corner, you stop to cross traffic or talk to a neighbor, she should be sitting nicely and waiting for her next command, not jumping all over you, jumping all over the person you're trying to talk to. And again, Lex will give her a stay.
Stay.
Now we've started doing a little bit of intermediate work with her, but I know that she's been worked quite a bit today and she's not going to hold it probably at this point. If we drop the leash, we might at the very end. Again, when Lex returns back to her, she walks all the way back where they started, back to heel position, and she gets a little click for praise, but she doesn't need to get a treat every time, and Alexa's going to heel her out of that.
Margo, heel.
Now she did lay down on her sit, but that's not the worst thing. If you're standing on the street talking to somebody and your dog lays down, as long as they're under control, it's fine. Now this time Alexa is going to demonstrate the come on command. So she's going to leave her in a sit stay.
Stay.
She's going to turn to face her. This command, you do use her name. She's tired. And you use a happy voice, and Alexa's going to call her.
Margo, come.
Good job. And she comes in and sits. She doesn't come in and launch herself off of you. And that was one of her worst problems, was her jumping. So now we have taught her to come and sit.
Margo, heel.
If you're on the street and someone's approaching her and she's getting excited, you can tell that person, demonstrate that come on command again, Lex.
Stay.
You can tell that person, my dog is in training, please don't pet her until I have her under control.
Margo, come.
Good job. Great sit.
Margo,
And
heel.
Alexa's going to heel her out of that, and we're going to demonstrate our down commands. Now, the first one that we're going to do is the down from a heel position. So with her seated at your left, left open palm, straight down toward the ground on the one-word command to down.
Down.
Stay.
Stay.
And again, this is an exercise that can be very comfortably practiced in your home. It's supposed to be a really cold week, so I don't want you to use that as a reason not to practice. Practice in the house. When Alexa can call her or return to her on that command. She chose to call her, that's fine. And she'll demonstrate that command again for us.
Margo, heel. No.
Now if she gets fresh, don't let her get away with it.
Stay.
Because when she gets tired, then she starts getting sloppy and fresh. And we've worked her for about 20 minutes before we turn the camera on.
No. Sit. Down.
And that is your distance down, and we will show that to you again too. Okay, return back to her and heel her out of that, and then we'll show her family the down from a distance. Now the only difference between the down from a heel and the down from a distance is that you're not right next to the dog, and it's the only time you use your right hand to give the command.
Down. Stay.
She said, I've been wanting to lay down for half an hour. So we have demonstrated for you all of Margo's formal on-leash obedience commands. Heeling, automatic sit, stay, come, down from heel, down from a distance, stay. All of the commands that are going to make it easier for you to live with her. She has done a great job. She's a very smart dog, and I think that the sky's the limit. You can teach her anything that you want. She's a great dog. We've enjoyed having her, and we will see you tomorrow.